and welcome to TTA's
makeup tutorial.
Makeup, and then we're probably going to do hair as well. So first of all, we start off with some moisturiser. Make sure you rub it in. Izzy's going to rub it in for herself. There you go. Rub it in. So we always start with moisturiser because it protects our skin. Especially if you're doing shows, you're wearing makeup every single night, and it can... not very good for your skin all the time, heavy makeup. So moisturise first, make sure you go around your neck as well. There we go. Fab. So next we start with foundation. This is Izzy's foundation. It's Maybelline Dream Satin Liquid. I'm going to put it on with a beauty blender. That's nice and clean, is it? So just going to start building it. Dabbing it in. All over the face. Get the nose, get them ginger eyebrows. Try and make it as even as possible. If you're getting under the neck, put your head back a bit. A bit more, a little bit more. You're going into the ears as well. Down the neck, we don't want any lines under your chin. The nose. The head up. Look, very nice. Try to make sure there's no like streaky bits or anything. Like Izzy's very pale, so we have to be careful because everything's a little bit darker than the skin. Pale Gale. There we go. Does that look even? Are you happy? Yeah. Right, so then next I do eyebrows. Now, as Izzy has got very orange eyebrows, I use bronzer for hers because bronzer's orange. Yeah, so I start by combing it out with this little brush, brushing them upwards and neatening them out a little bit. And then I use this side, which is like a little brush. It's already got a little bit dark on it, but it'll be fine. And then I just follow the strands of the hair with the brush. So it makes it look like she's got some eyebrows, because we've just more or less covered them. Yay! Now, stage makeup is quite heavy because everyone is quite far away from you. So we need to make sure that all your features are able to be seen and we don't just look like a mask or like a little Casper face. So we tend to, you have to put quite a lot on. It feels really heavy, but a lot of the time in shows what we've done, our senior girls tend to have a really pale face and don't like contouring, but you have to, or otherwise you look like this on stage. Right, so then from then I go on to eyeshadow. Now before I put eyeshadow on, I use a little bit of concealer on the eyelid, just so it really gets the most out of the eyeshadow and it's really pigmented. So we put that on. Can you see? Show them. And then we dab that in with our beauty blender just to make it all nice and even. Yep, so then we've got a nice clean base to work on. So then I'm going to take this little brush. I don't know where it's from, but it's like a little small brush. And we start off with a brown colour. This colour we're going to use, like a light brown, to start off and just build our shape up. We're going into the crease of the eye. So right into that crease. Building it up so we get a nice lot of colour on it. And then most generally, always what I've always been taught is take it out a little bit further. So we've got a little flick at the side. It just makes the eye look bigger, I think. I'm not a professional makeup artist. This is just makeup that I learned on my first contract when I was 19 and I was on Carnival Cruise Lines, and this is the makeup that we got taught because I was horrendous at stage makeup. So they did a little tutorial with us and this is what they taught us, so teaching it you. And I've always stuck by this as well. This is what I've always used, so. There we go, so we built up the brown. Don't worry about blending anything at the minute, it all comes together. Just get it on, thick and fast. So now we've done that, we've got the brown on, we use the black. Now black is a bit scary, it's a bit smudgy, but just take your time, build it up slowly, bit by bit. And we're taking this into the outer of the eye up here. Yeah, so this is coming in the crease, but it's coming on the outer of the eye. Now the good thing about stage makeup is it doesn't have to be extremely neat because the people are far away, so you don't have to worry, don't stress about it, because a lot of the time you've got about 20 minutes to get it on your face. This is coming a little bit lower down. I'm going to take that flick out as well to the side. Sorry, I'm covering everything I'm doing, it's really hard not to. Look at me. So again, we're just blending it in, buffering it up, taking it out to that flick at the edge. Yeah, so we've followed the brown and we've ended up with this little look, going a little bit more. Go down. There we go. So we've built up the brown and then we've gone over the top with the black and we've created a flick. Yeah, so that's basically that bit done. I mean, you can always go back into it when you're doing your other stuff afterwards. So what I do is I take another brush. It's a bit of a funny shaped one. It's like this shape, yeah. And we're going to use the white now, this white colour here. I'm going into that and this is going under the brow bone. So right up here, we're going in here with this, and this sort of helps blend stuff as well. I'm taking that right down. Just gives you a bit of a shape to your eyebrow and makes everything sort of blend together. Taking it out a little bit at the edge as well. And this colour is also going to go on the lid, so we're going white on the lid as well. All white. Yeah, so we've gone white at the top, white at the bottom, and brown and black in the middle. Take it out a little bit as well under that black. There we go. Zoom in. Zoom. Shut your eye. There we go. Fabulous. Right, so that's basically stage eyeshadow done. The next step is eyeliner. Now I use liquid eyeliner, but it's really difficult to do it on someone else, but we're going to try it. So this is just a black liquid eyeliner. I don't know where this is from, but it's just a little black liquid eyeliner. Now we're going to go across the top of the lid with this. Shut your eye. Keep it shut. Now I tend to colour the top of Izzy's eyelashes in with this as well. There we go. So we've just done a nice straight line, a little flick at the end. Let's colour them lashes in a little bit. Keep your eye open a little tiny bit. Because it's easier to colour her lashes in on the top with the liner than it is with the mascara, in my opinion anyway. I just find it a little bit easier when it comes to doing a mascara later on. There we go. Have a little zoom in it. Keep going in. Keep it open a little bit. There we go. So I've sort of coloured her eyelashes in as well at the same time. There we go. Sit back a minute. Just sort this little bit out here. Fabulous. Right, now, so while I leave that to dry, I'm going to rebuff up her makeup at the side where my hands have caught it. Here we go. Fab. Now I'm going to put a little bit of concealer under her eyes. Now, I don't know if this is the right colour for Izzy because it's mine, but we're going to use it and hope for the best. So just go under the eye here. This just adds a little bit of a contour to her skin before we add the bronzer on. Let's put that under here. I'm just going to do this one side because we've not got, I don't want to be here hours, do we? And I put a little bit on the forehead. And then we put a little bit here under the jaw. Let me squeeze it. And then a little bit on the chin. A little bit on the top lip here. Down the nose and across the nose. Yeah, put your head down a little bit here so they can see. Fab. Then I take the beauty blender. Blend all this in. Open your eyes. Just open it a little bit, that's it. Might put a little bit too much on here, but we'll blend for days. There we go, just blend all this in, keep going. I'll put the music back on in a sec as well. Open your eye, let me look at you. Look up. Well, go in a little bit closer for me so they can see the... Yeah, so we've got a few different colours going on now on the skin. Beautiful. Just press play on this. Right, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go underneath the eye now. Now, I would normally use a liquid eyeliner on myself, but Izzy has really sensitive eyes and blinks 9,000 times when I'm doing it usually. So I'm going to try and find a pencil instead. Now with this, with under the eye, normally a lot of people go into the waterline. We don't want to go into the waterline. Now the waterline is inside the eye. You see a lot of people with the black in there, which looks really nice. But for stage, we can't do that because otherwise it makes our eyes a lot smaller. So we're taking a black eyeliner. I think this is Primark. Very expensive. And we're going to go under the eye, but you're staying away from the eye. It's really, I'll show you. I'll do it first, and then I'll show you. Look up for me, ears. So zoom in a little bit, go closer. So as you can see, I've took it down from the eye, from the near the eye, yeah? Fab. Then next, I use a white eyeliner or a white gel. Now I've got a little pearly gel here, what I like, which we'll use if we can. So this is like a little pearly white petal to the metal. I don't know where we find this stuff, but it comes in handy. So then with this, we go into that little bit which is in between the eye and the black eyeliner. Just adds a little bit of a shimmer underneath the eye. Look up for me, ears. Looks a bit weird because it's going over your lashes, but it looks good when we put the mascara on, I promise. Yeah? So we've just added a little bit of that shimmer into the eye. Oh, it's come underneath a little bit there. Let me rub that off. Let me rub it off. There we go. Fab. Then we take a little brush. Let me find a little brush. This is good. So we take a smaller brush. I think this is Urban Decay. Urban Decay Naked 3 brush. This one. And I'm going to go back into the black and go back under her eye just to blend that harsh line out. Just a little bit is needed. You don't need loads on it. Yeah? Put it on you first. And then sometimes, well, I do personally, I go back into the brown and then I go underneath the black with that. So I'll do it as I would do my own. Yeah, so it's nice and blended and smoky underneath now. Yeah? Beautiful. So then now I'm going to move on to skin. Start this bit out here, what we've just done. Just touched it all again. Oh, we don't have any hairspray, do we? Might have to do the hair when we get some hairspray.
Yeah.
Right, so first of all, I start off with a small brush like this. This is another one of them glittery ones, which I don't know where it's from. And this is Izzy's little palette that she's got. It's a sleek contouring palette. I'm going with the brown first. Always start off small because we don't know how dark it's going to be. And you can't go back once it's on. So we're going to go from at the top of the ear towards the mouth. Yeah? Top of the ear towards the mouth. See that? Yeah? Then we're going to do like a figure, like a number 3. So we're going from the forehead, down the side, back into that, back out of that and under the chin. Yeah, they're taking it under the jawline. Let me see. It's very hard doing it. I don't know how they do it. So we're taking it again. We're just building it up on that 3. So nice and getting in there. I think you've got some of my colour on there with my brush now, but orange, mine's orange. Taking it into the hairline as well. Yeah, don't forget, don't leave any white bits around the edges. Coming back down the jaw. Turn this way to look at me a little bit. There we go. Down past the ear and then under the jawline. And then we can take this out into the neck as well. Then from here, we're going underneath the chin. And then we do all the same on the other side as well. And then I like to build up this area a little bit more. Make it a little bit more tanned. And then I sort of blend it all into the other areas of the face so it's not so harsh. Let me look. A bit onto the cheek, a bit more on the cheek. Back down, just keep blending it in till you're happy with the colour you've got. Beauty! Do you feel weird with it just being one half?
Yeah.
You want me to do the other half? I'll quickly do this half and bronzer it a little bit. At least then you've got bronzer on this side. Put this way. Number 3. Down here. Ear to mouth. Then fill the cheek in a little bit. I'm putting quite a lot on now because... Under the jawline. Oh, my back's killing me. Back up, make sure you get the temple area, into the hairline. Let me look. Beauty. Fab. Yeah, so I probably would do it a little bit heavier than that. This side's probably right. This is how heavy you want it. Yeah, lean in a little bit so they can see more. Yeah. It's nice. Right, so then I will take the pink with the same brush again, using this brush, and we'll go on the cheeks with this and take it up a little bit. So we're going here on the cheeks and taking it up a little bit higher. So you can see that pink coming through now. Don't need loads of this. I sometimes put a little bit on the temples as well. Yeah, beautiful. A little bit of colour. Then we move on to highlighter. Shall we use yours? So this is Izzy's. Again, a sleek highlighter. Now I'm going to use the brush what I use just for the white, what I use on the eyelid and under the eyebrow. And I take the thinner edge of it, take the brush, tap it off a little bit, and then we're going up here high on the cheekbone. Is that the cheekbone? Yeah. Don't really know. And we're just dabbing it on, building it up again. And then you want to hit your face where the light naturally hits it. So like here, you can do above like one eyebrow, both eyebrows. I tend to do in the middle, especially for stage, because there's lots of lights. Then straight down the nose, tip of the nose, the chin, and then I add a little bit under the brow bone just to make it nice. Yeah, Cupid's bow, get that as well. The bottom lip underneath here, chin, just keep building it basically. Look at you. Lovely. There we go. So that's it, basically. And then I always leave my mascara to last because I like to put it on and build it and then add a massive eyelash. Obviously we haven't got massive eyelashes today, so I'll finish off by putting a little bit of mascara on. Now, I don't know how good I am at doing this for other people, but I will try. Close your eyes. I always go along the edge of the lash first. I've got no eyelashes and they're like bone straight. And then build it up underneath. So awkward doing someone else's mascara. Lovely. And then look up for me. This is Izzy's mascara. Don't share mascaras. Don't share makeup really anyway. Lovely. Lean in. Let me have a look. There we go. Open your eyes. Do a big stage face. Right, so then on stage, always, it's got to be a red lip. Now again, it's quite hard to apply lipstick on someone else, but I'm going to give it a try. I think this again is a Primark one. A Primark lipstick. Open your mouth. That's it. Now, I would probably normally line my lips, but I'm not doing right now. You probably are better off lining them, but... So I always put this on, a red lip first. Rub them together. And then I like them really vibrant red. So then I'm going to put this gloss over the top, Max and More. I don't know where it's from. I don't have no idea.
Primark.
Is it?
No.
I don't know. I think it's just a cheap one anyway. But this is my favourite. The sun needs to come back out. It was going so well. Rub them together. So yeah, basically that is it. And now I would use pressed powder underneath like all the eyes and everything just to like make it a little bit brighter, but I don't know if this is the right colour for it, is it? Oh, it's alright actually. So yeah, just add a little bit of powder on to where like you think you'll sweat on stage. Now, I always get the kids and the students to wear glitter on stage, but really you probably wouldn't use it on stage because a little tip is that it makes you look like you're sweating. If you're far away and you've got a sparkle on your face anywhere, it does look like that. That's I've never wore it in a professional job, but I like kids wearing it on stage, so that's why we choose to wear it. But yeah, on big stages, it does look a little bit like you're sweating from the face profusely. Right, so another little thing what I almost forgot, taking another little brush with the same bronzer what you've used already all over the face, coming down the nose, either side, more or less from the eyebrow down to the tip of the nose. It's just going to give you a little bit more of a shape, and so they can see your nose structure really. Yeah, and then we just blend that in. Use your finger. Just make it all blended. Now remember, nothing really has to be extra perfect on stage. And I'll go a little bit underneath there, because you are quite far away and it should be quite heavy. Should feel like you're caked in it a little bit. I'm going to add a little bit more to your eyebrow down the side as well. It's just about getting it on and getting it to look good. Getting on stage. Loving life. Where's the eyebrow? Here we go. So then, yeah, I'd probably take this eyebrow a little bit longer here, just to connect it all. There we go, and that's more or less it. I'd go on stage like that, but with a massive lash on.
Also on the other side.
On the other eye as well, yeah. Yeah, so basically that is it for makeup tutorial. Might do some other little looks as well. I'm going to see if I can find like some cats makeup and stuff like that, and maybe Starlight Express. They're quite cool. Now I've never tried them, but we can give it a go.
Yeah.
All right, thank you for watching. Do you want to finish it with anything, is it?
Just make sure you do it on the other side and don't go on stage.
She's fuming. She's fuming. I've only done one side now, aren't you?
Sort of.
Right. Anyway, see you later. Thank you. Bye. 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 Bye.
Bye.